To another edition of the Wild Show, the Washingtons on the Washington Redskins. As you can see, me and my man Scott Dickens are here holding it down. The rest of the crew are out getting other stories, and you know, man, let me tell you the truth, man. Hey, man, they got some work to do. Okay, they got some work to do, but you know already how we doing the Wild Show. It could be 2 people, 5 people, 1 person, 7 people. This is the Wild Show, the Washington and Washington Redskins, and we giving it up for real. Now, we always like to start like this. We always like to start by saying, ladies, please get your breast examinations to make sure you don't have breast cancer. Fellas, I found out, believe it or not, 1 in every 1,000 men is diagnosed with breast cancer. Wow. So we gotta go and ask the doctor to at least give us that exam also. And fellas, I'm gonna start telling you every week now to get your prostate exam. If you're 45 and over, get your prostate exam. It's very, very serious. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, Scott, what's up, man?
I'm good.
You took a hard fall Thursday. I really believe that we was gonna actually pull that game out.
I did too.
We'll talk about how I feel about, you know, some of the situations that happened that I think actually put us deeper in a hole. But you know,
we was flat out coaching.
Oh yeah, well, I agree on that. Now I'm not just gonna jump on that bandwagon. I mean, because you know, a lot of people know how I feel about Gruden because he hasn't proved anything to me. I'm not saying he's not a good coach. He just hasn't proven anything to me yet. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, you know, now watching the game Thursday, and we come out, you know, and looking a little flat, and then we get the punt blocked. You know, now I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, come on, man, wait a minute, y'all coming out too lax? Because I heard when the game first started, Trent Williams, he was like, all right, come on, everybody get in. Look here, last season they came in our house and embarrassed us.
Right.
This is our way of getting them back.
Right.
Okay. So we're in their house. We're gonna show them that we have the #1 rushing offense in the NFL, and we're gonna show them what's up. I mean, I don't know what happened, Scott. I mean, I don't.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in a way, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you what happened. When Sean LeVay went down, he surprised me this year.
Yeah.
He playing good football.
Yes, he is.
I thought it was a bum.
But you was giving him credit in the beginning, or was you saying that they should replace him with a brother from the Mavericks?
Like replace him with a brother from the Mavericks. What I was saying. Okay.
Well, but he has been playing good.
Yeah.
Okay.
When he went down, I'm like, yes, Aries Quandro. 1 DeMatha, 1 stag equals 1 win.
Okay.
And he didn't come in the game.
No.
They put Joshua Reeves in there. Yeah. Joshua Reeves pulling, blocking the wrong man, get Matt Jones stuff, so he snatches him out the game and put Tom Compton, which he did a better job. But I'm saying to myself, where's Aries Quandro?
Right.
I guess they said he was on the inactive list, but according to what I've been hearing, is he's supposed to play this week though.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So in other words, they watch him in practice and they feel like he's a better fit.
Well, yeah, because I mean Joshua Reeves, he's probably a good center, but he ain't a better guard.
Okay.
And that kind of affected what we did running. But I can't be remiss in what Tom Coughlin did that was very ingenious. He came out with a lot of 4 receiver sets, 3 receiver sets, and spread us out.
Right.
See, by spreading us out, you give yourself room to run.
Right.
And he used the pass to set the run.
Right.
knowing that our defensive line was going to win the line of scrimmage battle against them.
Yeah, sure. Because I was very impressed again with Matt Jones. But Matt Jones, he is going to have to learn early, man. You got to hold that ball. See, first of all, I don't understand why when you fumble into the end zone after you'd already crossed across the line. Now even if you fumble into the end zone, you were still the last person hold the ball. In other words, when you fumble out of bounds, if you fumble the ball out of bounds, the last team possessing the ball, not touching it, but the last team to possess the ball, right, is still their ball. Okay, right. If I fumble out of bounds. Now, when I'm fumbling into the end zone, unless it rolls all the way out into the back of the end zone, then that should be a touchback. It shouldn't be that when I fumble inside of the end zone, I can't recover it, or another one of my teammates can't recover it and score. I mean, not just saying that because
that's not what I saw though.
Okay.
When they showed the replay, he let the ball go before he crossed the plane.
Sure.
So he crossed the plane without the ball. Ball already was loose.
Yeah, but it went to the end zone.
Right, but this is what happened. The ball rolled in the end zone. If the Redskins would have recovered it in the end zone, it'd have been a touchdown. What happened was they recovered it as it was hitting on the out of bound hash mark. Okay. Once it went out of bounds, it was a touchback.
Okay, I got you. Okay. So I don't. Okay, so I stand to be corrected because I see now, and that's the same thing that happened to RG3 last year. Right. Ironically, had run in for what we thought was a touchdown, but they said fumble the ball right at the pylon. Right. And it went out of bounds.
It was against the Giants too.
It's against the Giants, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It was last year, the same situation. But I still take my hat off to Matt Jones. Morris don't have to worry about his job for a while because if you keep putting the ball on the ground, son, you can be standing on the sideline. I mean, you are very talented. The boy can catch. He blocks. He's been doing that all preseason though, dropping that ball. Yeah, man, and that it worries me, man, because see the thing about it is, it cost us this week. It cost us because that was a score that we gave up that we fought hard for to get down the field. So,
I don't like the fact. I mean, I don't mind you using Jones, but now they starting to give Alfred Morris too less of a carry. No, use both of them. Stop being stupid.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to be the 1-2 punch. It's like when you see them guys with their hands on their hips and they breathing hard, send another fresh back in. Right. You don't have to give him 15 carries and then turn around and give Morris 12 carries and then put the boy back in for another 11 carries. Nah, let them go back and forth, fresh back and forth, or whatever you're gonna do. 2 downs a piece or whatever the case may be. But anyway, we're gonna talk more about that when we come back in a minute. We got Scott Dickens with the Wild Corner coming up, and he got something that's going to be very enlightening about the RG3 saga. It continues. We'll be back with the Wild Show.
I'm Scott Dickens, and this is the Wild Corner, and I got some real good stuff to make you go, wow. Now, I already was piecing it together behind the scenes based on the week 1 coaching calling, but now this saga and mystery is starting to unfold little bit by little bit, week by week. How about Jason Lockenford from ESPN reported that the Washington Redskins haven't even lifted a finger to pick up a pen to process any paperwork to trade RG3 before the November deadline. Scott McCloughan, according to Jason Lockenford, has reconfirmed that he ain't thinking about trading no RG3. Whoa, that's huge when I found that news out. Because see, I couldn't tell where the division was at. I thought Scott McCloughan and Jay Gruden were on the same page and Daniel Snyder wasn't. Now I'm starting to see Scott McCloughan must be a believer in RG3 just like Daniel Snyder. which really magnifies that Jay Gruden got an experiment going on. And he only gonna go on but for a short while. And if he don't prove himself in his short, succinct experiment, RG3 gonna be in the game, mark my word. He gonna be playing again if we lose to the Eagles in week 5. After this week 5. You mark my word. Don't be surprised if he ain't the number 2 quarterback for week 1. So I'm gonna let you know right now, they are giving Jay Gruden a shorter leash than you think he had. And tightening it slowly around his neck. And there ain't gonna be a leash after a while, it might be a loose. Now I ain't saying I want us to keep firing coaches and get rid of them like that, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you think RG3 is out of town? You might think again, because they might do something that really make you go, wow. And I'm Scott Dickens, and this is the Wild One.
Man, every week Scott brings that noise, man. You understand me? And I like what you're talking about, because I felt that way also. I didn't really know. I thought I'm looking at what Gruden be saying, and I was thinking to myself, it's a possibility that everybody ain't on the same page or in the same mind frame as Gruden.
Right.
I think Gruden is just trying to show them something that almost like trying to give a baby some food. Baby like, I don't want this. Right. I don't think Snyder and Scott McCloughan is they don't think they like it. I don't know what Allen's saying, but I don't think Scott McCloughan and Snyder is liking what they tasting so far. But I think that Ross needs to be playing a little more. I
do too.
Okay.
Matter of fact, what I noticed was the Giants already understood we ain't got but 2 passing weapons right now. Pierre Garçon and the tight end Jordan Reed.
Jordan Reed, that's right. That's right.
Whoever in the slot, if they beat us, they beat us.
Yeah.
Andre Roberts, I'm trying to tell you right now, he not short-handed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, he about as reliable as a stripper at the stadium as a housewife.
Okay.
When you need her, she gonna break your heart every time. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. Look. Point taken well. Okay, man.
And we made a housewife out this hoe. Andre Roberts.
Exactly. You understand me? Andre Roberts, you talked a lot of trash when you were brought into the Redskins camp. You thought you were going to be the number 2 receiver, and that's what they told you. And then they brought in Jackson, so that made you the number 3 receiver. But you know, I'm a man that thinks, okay, well I can show you, but I can tell you. So I was thinking that you would say, okay, y'all went out and got Jackson. You think I'm gonna be the number 3 receiver? I'm gonna show you that I can be the number 1 receiver. But you showing me, man, that you're gonna be on the sideline, because there's a lot of passes that you are dropping straight through your hands, man. I'm talking about you a veteran. You got these young boys, man. Grant and Ross want to play. Right. And I'm telling you right now, the season is very young.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, I'm not going to be surprised if I see more of Grant either in Robert's spot or Ross.
If they want to beat the Eagles, Rashad Ross need to be a slot receiver.
Yeah.
Grant ain't a bad receiver. He possession, but Rashad Ross has proven time and time again he's a big playmaker.
Yes, he's a big playmaker.
If we can get big plays from the slot, that's the difference between winning and losing.
That's right. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Rashad Ross also is fast too. You know what I mean? Rashad Ross is the kind of cat where once he gets some open space and some green in front of him, man, he smells like end zone, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's so funny. You know, and the viewers know, I'm on the road with Sherman Underwood.
Right.
There's another brother named David Raybon. One of his daughters, I'm not going to say is dating Rashad Ross, but ironically, when I went to LA,
right.
I'm sorry, I was in Nashville, Tennessee.
Got it.
Okay, and got a chance to meet David's daughters.
Right.
And one of his daughters said, I'm going to Washington, D.C. So, so I said, man, I'm doing the father thing now. I'm like, well, I'm from D.C. Where you going? Who you going to see? Right. She said, well, I'm going to Ashburn. So then I said, well, Ashburn, that's up there where the Redskins are. I said, so, that's a good area. I kind of laughed it off. I said, well, you should be safe and all, I said, that's what the Redskins are. She said, matter of fact, that's where I'm going to see one of the Redskins. I said, well, who? She said, he wears number 9. I said, you better shut up. I said, that's my man. And he hadn't made the team yet. So I told her, I said, I'm giving him my blessings, and I'm praying that he makes the team because I think he's very worthy of it. And so now, here we are saying that he's proven his point. Ran that kickoff back last week, and he catches the ball when you throw it to him. So Rashad Ross, I hope to see you on the field Sunday against the Eagles because I think you could be that uplift that we need. Okay. Now on the defensive end. Okay.
Now let me say this.
Okay.
Now, Jay Gruden. If you want to make a statement cut, you don't do something stupid like cut David Amerson. Didn't you know D'Angelo Hall was almost 10, 12 years in the league and just came off Achilles surgery? Where our depth at now?
Right.
Now the boy done got hurt, and now we thin at corner. We got Rashad Breeland and Colliver, but now we getting thin when it comes to depth.
Yeah.
If you want to make a statement cut, the statement cut should have been Andre Roberts, because we can do without him.
Wow.
We can't do without depth at the cornerback position.
Yeah. So what you think we're gonna do? Because now what I was happy to hear because I immediately thought like everybody else, like probably 90% of the viewing audience thought. I was like, oh my God, it's Achilles again.
I thought it did.
And that Achilles, this time that Ted will be serious. He's gonna be gone for the whole season, and that's probably gonna be the last we see of him in the Redskin uniform. But thank God it was just his toe.
Right.
So the tear in his big toe.
Still 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, it is because you need that to your big toe is like your thumb.
Right.
On your hand. You know what I mean? Your big toe is like you need that big toe for balance and guide.
Right.
But Hall, man, get well, man, because I really got a lot of respect for you, man. I see you matured in the last 2 years. I see that. I really do. I don't know what you were going through mentally or whatever the case may be, but on that field, man, you have really stepped up, and it looks like you got people playing in the right position. So hopefully that you get that toe well, man, so we can see you around game 7 or 8. But now moving on, my thing is I want to know how you feel about Keenan Robinson is just
beast.
He has got flat out one of the best linebackers in the entire NFL.
That is true.
He could be playing for you boy lovers teams, and I would say he is a beast. That dude is on the left side, the right side, he in the middle. He is where he's supposed to be. And he's flying to the tackle. He's stopping people from making first downs on third down. This dude is
a playmaker.
Oh my goodness!
He ranked high up there with the tackles too.
Yeah, man. Also, man, Trent Murphy and Ryan Kerrigan, man, did a decent job, man. Along with Pot Roast and Big Baby Baker, y'all was clogging that middle up, man. I like the aggressiveness of our defensive line. I like to see Hatcher in there, man. Hatcher is tackling 2 people at one time. You a bad boy. You tackling 2 people.
Hey.
You understand me, man? Our safeties are coming up.
Deshaun Ghost got a broken hand.
Wow.
But I think he's gonna play
Thursday.
Yeah.
Wow.
He gonna play. He played with it.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he played with it. I think he's gonna continue to play with it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man, and who's the other brother?
Trent Robinson.
Trent Robinson, man, playing some ball. I mean, so our defense is still holding in. But the thing about it, I mean that 32 points don't mean nothing to me because we gave up some field position. Is
right.
What happened and so in other words, the interception was the easy score. The interception was inside of the red zone. You understand?
Right.
I mean, in other words, put them in the red zone. Okay. We was inside their 20 or whatever the case may be, and so that interception hurt us. And then I think they capitalized off of one more turnover, which Rashad Ross tried to put us back in it, and then the fumble inside the end zone, that capitalizing off that as a score. That is two of the reasons why I believe we ended up in the situation we were in. So I'm looking forward to Sunday's game against the Eagles. Special teams did pretty well because our new kicker is kicking the ball like a kicker supposed to. I always thought a kicker was just a position I wouldn't want to play. And then I started watching the college kickers, and then I started understanding, man, if you can kick the ball the way this brother's kicking the ball, and I say brother, although I know what y'all thinking, but he's white chocolate is what it is. But my whole thing is he kicking on out the end zone, and like I said, he kicking souvenirs. So when you're doing that,
right,
that right there keeps our special teams from having to worry about running down the field chasing behind somebody.
I don't understand. Our special teams have been a three-reading circle for like the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
When are we going to tighten up on that area?
I know.
Like we always getting punch blocked,
Yeah.
kickers tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, what the heck is going on?
I know.
And it can't be every special team. I mean, at some point when we start drafting in 6th or 7th round, we should be drafting players that can make a difference on special teams.
Yes, exactly. That's right. I agree with that. I mean, now we sit here saying this. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna stop saying maybe we don't know what we're talking about because sometimes I'm watching these scouts. Put like this. My eyes ain't lying to me.
Right.
Okay. Now, you boy lovers might say they are. Because y'all don't like the burgundy and gold. But my whole thing is, I don't think my eyes are lying to me. I can see that Ross was a good player in preseason. We can see that Matt Jones, hold on to the ball, is a good running back.
And you know what else we can see?
What's that?
That the Dallas Cowboys got their asparagus kicked.
Yes, you did. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad you pointed it out because I want to end with this. I'm gonna tell you.
How about them Falcons?
Scott. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know if they're gonna win again before Romo get back. I'm gonna tell you right now. Cause see now Whedon's mind is messed up. See, he thought he was gonna be easy for him. He came out throwing the ball around a little bit and everything. They ran the ball in the field a little bit. I said, oh, okay, y'all looking pretty good. And all of a sudden, the Falcons said, okay, psych, we just playing with y'all. We came into Jerry's world and turned his world upside down. Is what they did.
World, baby.
Okay, so we're gonna take a break and let you hear what Mika has to say in football 101. And she always has something enlightening or some kind of questions she has to answer for you guys or whatever. So we'll be right back and hold tight. Thank you for tuning in to the Wild Show, the Washington and Washington Redskins.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Mika and this is Football 101. So this week, as you can see, I wasn't present to be on the show. However, I still have to give you guys my one-on-one tip. So, last week, you noticed how we looked completely different from the way we played against St. Louis. I mean, St. Louis offense, defense, and even special teams was playing as one big team. New York, I don't know what happened. And one thing I can say is there were plenty of opportunities for Kirk Cousins to fake the ball, but then run it himself. Now, I don't want this to be a Kirk versus RG3 thing, but that's what most people are fighting about, or I shouldn't say fighting, but having heated discussions about as far as what abilities Kirk has and what abilities RG3 has. Clearly, RG3 would have ran a couple times. Would that have changed the outcome of the game? We don't know. However, this week up against Philly is looking to make their mark. And as my dad always says every time, if you want to do anything, break any kind of record, whatever, play the Redskins. And so I believe that we need to come out of that shadow. We need to be the team that wins Super Bowls. We need to be the team that the city is willing to represent and place on their backs. So, this week, my tip is for the fans. I know it's rainy. I know they're talking about Hurricane Joaquin. Hey, whatever. If they have the game at the stadium, go. Support. They need that 12th man. If they end up having it at an indoor sporting facility, then break the numbers. View, watch, or even try to go to the game. If it's going to be in Detroit, if it's going to be in Houston, wherever they're having the game, just go. Be that 12th man and be a part of the team. They need us. All right, that's my tip. I'm Mika, and this is Football 101.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Wild Show. And thanks, Mika. You always are informative. You always got something to say, and I'm glad, because a lot of females are very into this NFL. Yeah, man. And I'm glad of that. I raised my daughter right from the beginning. I'm talking about from day one. I was whispering in her ear, you are a Washington Redskin fan. And for you Native Americans that are offended by that name, I'm very sorry about that. And possibly, maybe something will be done about it. But until then, it is what it is. And I don't mean it in a nonchalant way or whatever the case may be. But I raised her to be a Washington Redskin fan from the beginning, and my son. So my whole household, my wife, my son, and my daughter, and of course myself, are all Redskin fans. And this show is for the Redskin fans. So don't forget to give us questions. Yeah. Say it again.
And the Cats are Redskin.
Oh man, the Cats are Redskin fan. Cat would have to get up out of here. The fish, everything in this household is about the skins. You understand me? That's for sure. If you don't like Washington, you got to go somewhere else. That's for sure. But now let me tell you this. Please ask us questions, any questions or concerns you have, any shout outs you want us to give y'all, and also I think if you look on the YouTube line and you find out if you can send us some pictures, maybe we can add some of your photos. Maybe we want to see some of our diehard fans. We can add y'all into some of these breaks. This show y'all Redskin spirit, man. So we looking to do that. Also, a big shout out to our missing colleagues, Jeff, Daryl, and Charles King. Well, man, I hope that he ends up being part of this, because he's also doing a fatherly duty. He's coaching his son, which we give a hats off to him, man. Tough Shorty, aka the Wild Man.
Don't get no tougher than that.
Yeah, man, doing this thing. That's it. That's right. So what do you think? In closing, what do you think we need to do to beat the Eagles? What do you think their strengths are and their weaknesses?
Well, their weakness definitely, emphatically, is the defense.
Okay.
I almost believe we can copycat what the Giants do and spread them out, and it's easier to run on them.
Okay.
Be honest with you, it's easier to run on them without spreading them out, for real.
Okay.
But Rashad Ross has got to be your slot receiver. He's got to be it. Because we need somebody that's going to consistently make plays in that position, because the Giants is giving everybody the blueprint on how to beat the Redskins.
Yes,
you make sure Garcon don't get loose, and make sure Jordan Reed don't beat you. And once you take them two out, the rest is history.
Yeah.
Mac Jones could have made a difference if he'd held on to the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, I'm watching the Eagles, man, and it's funny because they gelled at the wrong time. I wanted to really see him be 0-3. I really did.
And you know what Kirk Cousins got to do? He got to stop throwing in triple coverage. He was threading the needle way too much. He was making so many dangerous throws, and it seemed like he was unwilling to make plays with his feet when he killed them.
Yeah. And I was surprised he was throwing a lot of underthrown passes that were getting blocked and broken up. whereas our receiver had the man beat.
Right.
You know what I mean, had a step on him, had a step on the defender. You know, and my thing is, I'm hoping that this week he can step up to the plate. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. You know, y'all don't know, ain't no secret with me.
We lucky we only got 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
He threaded the needle 2 times. I'm like, why are you throwing that ball?
Yeah.
The receiver caught it, but I'm like, that's not a good read.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you. You know, I still say he is our second string quarterback, and my man Griff should be our starting quarterback. I'm gonna tell you one thing I saw Thursday night. We were down inside the 15 or so, or maybe inside the 20. You know. We want to get technical about it. We were in the red zone, and we ran a nice play, and fed the ball inside to Matt Jones. Well, had he bootlegged that thing, kept it that whole right side, because the defensive lineman at the end on that side, he bit. It was going after Matt Jones because Matt Jones did have the ball, but they still keen on him like they was with Morris.
Right.
And I'm telling you right now, it was 6 points all over that. But that's neither here nor there now because the game is over with, and I'm being a Monday morning quarterback, even though it's Monday evening. And my thing is this: I like to see them mix up a little bit, man, and have him bootleg a little bit because they're not expecting him to run the ball. So that's how they're keying in on our running backs, even though our running backs are still getting some pretty good gains. My thing is they need to hold on. I say they, but they need to run some plays that has Kirk hold on to the ball a couple of times,
right?
Just to make it honest. Make them linebackers freeze for a second, and make them defensive ends try to slow it for a second. And that I think we'll get some better yardage out of our running backs. And you might be surprised, Kirk Cousins, you might find yourself inside the end zone because I'm gonna tell you right now, after this Eagles game, and it's another divisional game, I want us to win it. But I'm gonna tell you something right now, son. If it ends up in the L column, I think we might be seeing number 10 again. So, but anyway, so what you think about the score this weekend?
I don't know. It's real iffy.
Mm-hmm.
We normally can line up with the Eagles, but it's gonna be hard. It can go either way. I don't know which Redskin team gonna come. I don't know what we're gonna do from a coaching standpoint. I almost believe the Eagles could follow the Giants' same blueprint and do the same thing to us. Because really their offense was dictating to our defense the whole time. We were very seldom blitzing. It's just we were offensive on defense a little bit.
Yeah.
And what I mean with that is a defense needs to attack. We wasn't attacking. We were just being dictated to it. That's why they loosened us up, threw us here, threw us there. I don't know, man. I almost believe we can lose this game for real.
Wow. Well,
Hopefully I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, and with that being said, you still got a score for us. I mean, even though it may be,
27-21 Eagles.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna flip that around and I'm gonna say 27-21 Washington, and I say that only because I think the Jets should have beat the Eagles Sunday. The Eagles came out. I guess they said that we're not gonna be 0-3.
Right.
The Giants said we're not gonna be 0-3.
Right.
The Redskins got to say we're not losing again at home. We're not losing at all at home no more. Okay.
We playing in Fayetteville?
Yeah.
I thought we was playing in Philly.
Nah, that game is here.
Okay.
That game is right here Sunday.
Yeah, we need to win bad, and we need to win now.
1 p.m. That's for sure. All matter of fact, for the first time, we don't have any 4 o'clock games this season. We have all 1 p.m. games, except for the exception of we had the Thursday night game. We have a Monday night game with the Cowboys,
right? And
then we have the Saturday
night game with the Eagles.
Okay, and so everything is 1 o'clock. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for tuning into the Wild Show, man. The Washington Redskins. We are fans. We don't claim to be analysts. We're fans that love the Washington Redskins, and we just giving it out outside. You know what I mean? A lot of people watch this. They say, man, why don't you ever give any other team shout out? Because we ain't for no other teams.
Right.
For the Washington Redskins, okay?
Right.
It's simple as that. You don't watch the Baltimore Ravens show and they be talking about, yeah, man. So hey, man, how you think that don't you like the Cardinals? No, they talk about the Baltimore Ravens.
Right. With that
okay?
0-3 self.
That's right. Okay. All right. You understand me? I'm telling
Everybody
you.
can't be like the Redskins.
Okay.
Not 0-3.
Okay. That's right. So I'm hoping that we can be 500.
Right.
This week, okay? We be 2-2 and stay right in that pack, man. You understand me? It's almost like running track. When you stay in the pack, anybody can break up out of there and be in the lead. So, and I know you boy lovers is thinking that y'all gonna be all right. I don't think y'all will win another game until Tony Romo come back, and then he gonna be gun shy anyway, because that shoulder. All somebody need to do is grab and sling him around. He gonna think he gonna fall on the shoulder.
Right.
He gonna throw the ball away. Des Bryant, I hope your foot gets better. Seriously, I mean, I want to see people being able to.
I want y'all to get back healthy so we can put you straight back in the ambulance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about, man. Don't worry, y'all Tony Romo wasn't there.
Yeah. I want the pleasure to know we did that.
Yeah.
Not nobody. We did that.
That's right.
Put you right back in the ambulance.
That's right. All right, y'all. So we had fun again this week. We are hoping for a victory this weekend against the Eagles.
Come on, baby. Let's go, Redskins.
We'll be 2-2. And with that being said, y'all remember that HTTR does not mean hater, but it does mean
Hail to the Redskins.
Peace, y'all.
My son works